Chicano Park is an anti-American Reconquista park. It has many murals displaying the southwestern U.S. as their national homeland and being joined with Mexico. They also memorialize communists there. Our purpose in going to Chicano Park was just to give a small group a tour of the murals and to point out the anti-American and subversive features. We were coordinating this privately by email. Unfortunately, a lurker in my email list leaked the news to leftists and La Raza radical groups who slurred us publicly as white supremacists and Nazis to whip up anger against us. We received a number of threats of violence. It was decided to go to the park just as we had planned, to assert our right to visit a public park without discrimination and intimidation. Our intention was just to eat lunch in peace and to view the murals without causing any disturbance. Fox 5 gave the most fair report. Much of the media shamefully presented our very small group as the aggressors and the mob of hundreds of thugs that attacked us as the victims. We were denied our basic civil rights at this event.
Meanwhile, here, two groups face off during a rally at Chicano Park. Organizers of the rally say they need to protect the historical and cultural landmarks from people who are making threats to remove them in response to the Confederate monuments that are being taken down across the country. Our Felicia Martinez was there when the event quickly escalated.
Hundreds showed up in Chicano Park Sunday for what was planned to be a peaceful gathering of solidarity to defend Chicano Park against what they say is expressions of hatred to immigrants and minorities in San Diego.
We will not be allowed to do that.
But an hour into the rally, emotions quickly escalated when an expected group of citizens showed up for what they call a Patriot picnic. Police officers also having to take a stance to divide the two groups in order to keep violence from breaking out.
There was some social media expressions attempting to gather some extremist white supremacists to come to the park to scope it out, almost like a reconnaissance mission for future action.
American patriotism and American...
The group led Sunday by Roger Ogden tells Fox 5 prior to the rally he is not affiliated with any extremist groups, and they plan to show up to discuss and tour the murals in Chicano Park over lunch. He says what prompted the meeting was the removal of the Confederate plaque of Jefferson Davis from Horton Plaza Park last month, saying if that has to go, then the murals at Chicano Park should go too.
We weren't going down to destroy the murals or anything. We were just going down to have a look in a public park. You know, they should move it somewhere else on private property or whatever. But the city should not be funding subversive, revolutionary, anti-American art on public land.
Que viva México y que viva Chicano Park.
But by the numbers, those defending the park took immediate action, including a number of faith-based groups.
This is holy ground, so we don't want any violence here. These murals, for us, many of them have very, very deep spiritual significance.
Let's go, back it up, back it up.
Police helped facilitate the safe removal of Ogden and his group once they decided to leave.
No, I kind of expected something like that.
You know, we were very aware of what was going to happen here at the park, so we have resources in place, as you saw, a lot of staffing in place in case things did turn.
Just back to the park! A number of people from different groups also encouraged folks to return to the park to avoid violence. Park committee organizers say today was an example of hatred and it will not be tolerated.
For him to say that he was here to have pizza at Chicano Park is very hard to believe.
And as a result of today's incident, part of the Coronado Bridge off-ramp into Barrio Logan had to be shut down while police monitored from up above. Their presence alone also helping the people feel safe today. In Barrio Logan, Felicia Martinez, Fox 5 News.